it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's reading, we're going to be picking cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? What are they thinking? What's going on if you have been manifesting them? We're going to be doing an holistic energy check-in on your person. Okay, we're also going to be picking initials as well as descriptions, so it's going to get super specific, and of course zodiac signs. So yeah, stay tuned if you are interested in that. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the piles. So here we have pile 1 with the clear quartz, pile 2 with the green Jasper, and pile 3 with the blue Sodalite. So go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers and the timestamps below, the crystals. It is up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. Once you have done that, head over to the timestamps in the description box and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling? What are they thinking? What are their next moves? So yeah, I'm going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Moonology deck. It's been a while since I've used this deck, but I was really called to use this deck for this reading, okay? And Pile 1, yeah, you obviously get to be the first people that see me use this deck in my new place, which has really amazing energy, so I'm really excited for that. Okay, so the first card that we have here is you're very close to achieving your goal. So I do see that for a lot of you, you've been on some sort of manifesting journey. You're manifesting your relationship with this person. You're manifesting, yeah, this person or something to happen in this relationship. Maybe you are already talking to them, but it's like you want them to take the next step. This is your sign that you are really close to achieving that. Okay, you are very, very close to getting exactly what you want outside of this, or in this relationship. And actually it's so weird when I said outside, you know, something else that I wanted to tell you is that your person is not outside of you. Okay, you and your person are connected. Okay, you and your person are you know, you stem from the same source and there's technically nothing outside of you. Your person just represents an aspect of you. Okay, so it's like if something's happening within your person, all you have to do is change the way that you view the situation internally, or change something about yourself internally. Or not really change anything about yourself, but in order to notice things happen in your 3D, there needs to be some sort of internal shift. Okay, and I feel like you've already shifted, or you've begun the process of shifting, and it's really working out in your favor. Okay, yeah. This also says gibbous moon, so whenever you know that is, I think gibbous moon, it's close to full moon, right? It's like literally a couple days before full moon or something, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so this is really amazing. Okay, take this as a good sign that, take this as a sign that you're manifesting exactly what you want in this connection. Like not even just like, you know, okay, you know, like breadcrumbs or anything like that. Like you're manifesting exactly what you want with this person. So that's a sign. Yeah. We also got prosperity lies ahead. Okay, new moon in Taurus, very interesting. Maybe something could be happening during Taurus season or during a new moon. But prosperity, abundance, success, it's all coming for you, Pile 1. Okay, I understand that things are happening, you know, for you, not necessarily to you, right? It's happening for your highest benefit, for your highest good. And I'm seeing that prosperity does lie ahead when it comes to this connection. Okay, I do see that things are going to change. They've already begun shifting. That's the thing, Pile 1. It's like sometimes in readings we get like, you know, there needs to be the shift that needs to happen, but I feel like you're in the midst of that. I feel like you're sort of like in between timelines right now. Like you're trying to shift to a timeline where you have everything, and it's like you're very, very close to that. Okay, it's sort of like, yeah, I guess the easiest way to explain it is like, you know, if you're trying to get from point A to point B, like you're still in the plane, but it's like the pilot just announced, okay, we're going to be landing in like 10 minutes, so get prepared. And they tell you to put your, you know, unplug your electrical devices and put your tray board down. Yeah, so that's like quite literally what I'm seeing is happening for you. You're very, very close to achieving your goal. I'm seeing a lot of prosperity is coming in for you for your future. Okay, I know this is a love reading, but I also like giving messages. Wow, I don't know if you heard that. There was like a weird like sound, like a window opening. My window didn't open, otherwise it'd be freezing. I'm in New York right now. But yeah, prosperity lies ahead. I'm seeing good things are happening for you in your career life and your material life. So this is just a reminder, if you're manifesting your specific person, don't forget to manifest other things in your life too. I feel like a lot of people get caught up with one goal and they're just like, oh yeah, other aspects of my life are thriving, but it's like you could always get more. You could always manifest, you know, something more. Yeah, if you want, of course. But it's just like when you manifest like multiple things at the same time, you know, you're more likely to see your manifestations come true, which will help in other areas of your life. Like, let's say you're manifesting something for your career life, or like you're manifesting money or something else, you know, you'll start seeing manifestations happen in that area of your life, and you can sort of use that to propel your manifestations in other areas of your life. You can use the momentum from those manifestations. Yeah. We also got believe in the impossible. Wow. Blue moon. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you think that it is impossible for you to manifest this person. You're just like, wait, I don't know, like, does this person even care? I feel like this person's over me, they're over this situation. And let me tell you that, like, nothing is impossible. Okay, I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you could have even been in like kind of a weird situation with this person where there was blocking, or like a fight happened and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't think this person would ever even want to be with me after that, or something happened where you were just like, oh my gosh, I don't think this is happening, I don't think this is in the cards for me, or like you're paying too much attention to you know, what could go wrong instead of what could go right. I feel like a lot of you could be coming from a lack mentality, and it's really important for you to change that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of my readings are just like, you know, giving you tips and advice on like, you know, how to manifest, because you can get exactly what you want. If you feel a connection with this person, you can get this person, okay? And do not be deterred by like anyone else telling you like, no, this isn't for you, or this person, you know, and you aren't meant to be. The reason why you even want this person is because like this person is in your vibrational vicinity. You're supposed to be manifesting, you know, this relationship, or it's supposed to help you in some way, okay? And you're allowed to not manifest. You're allowed to, like, you know, back off from this connection whenever you want. But I am seeing that there's a reason why you met this person. It's not a coincidence. There's a reason why you've been trying to manifest this person. And I do feel like for a lot of you, it could be that they're trying to manifest you as well. They're trying to they're also like thinking about you a lot. They have been thinking about you a lot more than you know. I am, you know, also seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you're just like, yeah, this person's moved on. Maybe you're seeing them having fun with a lot of people. Like, you're stalking their Instagram, you're seeing the pictures that they're tagged in, and it's like maybe they're not even like actually posting, but you're just like, oh my gosh, this person has totally moved on. They have their own set of friends. Like, why would they want to be with me? Stop thinking that way, okay? That's like victim mindset. If you're going to keep thinking that way, then you're going to attract more of that. So now is really the time for you to think from a prosperity mindset. Think from, you know, an abundance mindset, and realize that there's nothing beyond you. There's nothing beyond, you know, your reach. You can have this person if you want it, okay? Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Don't even let your person tell you can't, okay? I feel like a lot of this, you know, never try to force the 3D, but this has a lot to do with, you know, just being in alignment with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So if you're really in alignment with you and your person getting together, you're not going to be stalking their socials to see who else they're following. That's not living in the end, right? Would you do that if you were together with this person? I mean, hopefully not, you know. You should be manifesting a good, happy, healthy, committed relationship with this person. And I feel like, you know, if that is something that you're doing, if that is quite literally one of your affirmations, this is your sign that you are going to be getting that. You're going to be manifesting that commitment. And I'm saying, like, it's going to happen exactly, like, the way that you want it. Like, for whatever reason, I kept getting, like, exact precision, and, like, you know, if there's something that you've been manifesting your person to tell you, I kid you not, they're going to say that to you word for word, okay? I'm also seeing that maybe you could have had a dream about this person in like the recent past, or a dream about like something related to this person. Maybe even if you didn't see the person in your dream, maybe you have certain signs that you associate with this person, and you gotta like dream about that. Okay, so yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. You know, if that is the case, I feel like your person like manifested being in your dreams. I feel like they also dreamt of you, or like they astral traveled or astral projected to your dream without them even knowing, like realizing they did that. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're more spiritual than your person, okay? But it's like your person still feels your energy quite a bit, and it's like you're a human. No, sorry, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. And I feel like for a lot of you, if you're watching this video, a lot of people around you, like even if they weren't spiritual before, they sort of like started believing that, or at least started like looking into that because of you. You've gotten a lot of people like into that, so that's a really cool sign here. I feel like, yeah, for a lot of you, you're just very, you have a way of saying things. You have a certain energy that, first of all, draws a lot of people into you, okay? You're very magnetic, okay? You're very radiant, and you and this person, like especially you and this person, like, you know, you have this bond that you can't, like, that's like unbreakable. But I'm also seeing that you're very magnetic. You've attracted a lot of people in the past, and like they've wanted to be around you. They wanted to be around your energy. Okay, there's just something so like grand about something like very just I can't think of the word, but like something very okay. I'm getting the word like regal, like royal, something just so like grand about your energy. You guys have like a really big voice, really big hearts, really big souls. Okay, I'm also sensing some Leo energy. Maybe someone could have those placements, or maybe someone doesn't have those placements, and it's like they've attracted Leos or something like that. I don't know why I got that back. I'm getting like Leo, Taurus. I'm also getting fixed sign energy, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. So maybe someone could be that. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, but let's go ahead and pick some cards from the tarot deck. I already went ahead and pre-shuffled these, so let's see what's going on here. We got Ace of Wands. Yeah, I definitely did channel fire energy. I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could have fire in your chart. But this Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning. This is all about a renewal, and this Wands, really lights up wherever it is. Like a lot of the times in other decks, this Ace of Wands, there's basically a wand that's pictured lighting up a cave, and it's like you lit up this person's life in a lot of different ways. Okay, like this person feels like you brought a certain light to their life that they've never like experienced before. Like, have you heard of the thing where like the colors that we see, like we only perceive them because of like the frequency that we're in. And like you can't really perceive other colors. It's like you were a color that they never perceived. Okay, it's like you were like how it's hard for you to imagine another color. Like that's the type of like uniqueness and individuality you brought into their life. Sorry, that was such a weird way of saying it. Like I wish I had a more eloquent way of saying it. But it's like you showed them something that they were missing out on, that they didn't even know existed, that they didn't even know they could perceive or fathom. Okay, so that's a really big deal here. Yeah, and I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, this person could have been going through like kind of a hard time. I feel like maybe they didn't. Okay, they either did tell you about it or they didn't talk about it at all. Okay, I feel like we're getting different energies here, and it's like you sort of found out yourself, maybe through like digging or something like that, or you just ended up finding out some way, or maybe this person was kind of vocal about what they went through. Like either way, like you restored their faith in relationships, you restored their faith in love, and it's just like they're almost like they cringe at their previous dating life. They're just like, why did I date this person? Anyone before you, because they're just like you were everything that they were looking for, and then some. Okay, and then even more. So yeah, that's something else that I'm seeing here. Like this person could not once the both of you connected, once the both of your energies quite literally intertwined with one another, they could not get you off their mind. They could not stop thinking about you. They are still thinking about you right now as you're watching this. Okay, this is confirmation. You have been looking for that. Okay, this person and you, your bond goes deeper than the Mariana Trench. Okay, like I know that's so cheesy, but it's like this bond is a lot deeper than it maybe. I'm seeing something to do with like the surface level. Okay, this bond is a lot deeper than you think it is. Maybe you thought this was just a surface level connection, or you thought that they thought that, or something along the lines of that. But it's like there's a reason why the both of you met. There's a reason why both of your energies intertwined and interconnected with one another. And I feel like this person is very different than people that you've been with in the past. And for a lot of you, it's like this is either the first person that got you into tarot and spirituality and metaphysical things, or maybe it's maybe the second or third person, but it's like there's just something different about this person. And I'm seeing that energetically, this is your confirmation that yeah, there's unfinished business here, and there's more that the both of you sort of have to explore in this connection together. Okay, so yeah, that's just what I'm seeing here. Also, your person is very passionate about you with the Ace of Wands. They fantasize about you. Okay, they're very much into you. They still think about you. In that sense, but it's a lot deeper than that. And the reason why they come back to you in a lot of different ways, they come back to your energy, is because you were able to form a deeper bond with them. Okay, we also got the Page of Cups here, which I'm going to talk about soon, but it's just the reason why they even felt so much attraction to you physically is because there was an emotional bond as well. Because it's of course at the end of the day there's always going to be attractive people and things like that, but it's the way that you made them feel was it was so profound, it was so deep, it was they couldn't even fathom that. They're just oh my gosh, I don't think I felt this way about anyone. Or maybe they thought that they were in love with someone before you, but it's just no, this bond was different. okay? The both of you had a very psychic connection. I'm seeing that there were certain things that you would just think about, and this person would like end up like posting about that or talking about that, okay? I'm also seeing like, you know, Pisces energy here, so maybe you could be dealing with like, someone who has Pisces placements or water sign energy, but it's like this is a very, very deeply psychic connection. And it's like there are certain things that you think about, certain signs that you had, and this person would just end up like reflecting those signs back to you, if that makes sense. Like you could be thinking about something, like this person would bring it up, or they would do something in a way, maybe energetically, that like made you think of them, or like you were just like, oh my gosh, I was literally just thinking about this, I was literally just you know, reminiscing upon this, and like boom, they just like, you know, popped out of nowhere. Yeah, sorry, that was such a weird way of explaining it, but like that's the thing. I feel like for a lot of you, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about having a psychic connection, a spiritual connection. I do feel like you can feel this person's energy. I feel like they are pretty emotional people. They might not have like, you know, talked about it, but I am seeing that like, you know, this water sign energy, they are deeply complex beings. They are pretty emotional. They're not just like, you know, surface level people. Or like however they presented themselves. I feel like maybe they presented themselves a certain way, and you're just like, yeah, you know, I doubt this person even like, you know, thinks like the way that you do, or you know, there's just certain people that are like more spiritual than others, that care more about like, you know, the metaphysical world than the others, than, you know, other people around them. And I feel like, yeah, maybe you were like the slightly more spiritual one in your person. It's like they weren't really as spiritual as you, or maybe not even at all. But it's like they are spiritual in their own way. Like they might not be just like astrology or tarot or something like that, but like they are pretty deep. And like I'm seeing that you know, there are times where like it just sort of hits you out of nowhere. Like you'd be like just going about, you know, your day, and like you just start thinking about this person out of nowhere. That's because they're thinking about you. But it's just like they have said like deep and profound things at times, and you're just like, wow, like I did not know you thought that way. Like it sort of just like, you know, blew you away that this person could think that way, because I feel like they acted very differently with you. I feel like they acted like, you know, their surface level self, just because they were so afraid of going deeper into the relationship. They were so afraid of getting hurt, because you know, they ended up getting hurt in the past. I am seeing that there are definitely wounds that this person has. So it's like, you know, this person sort of took things one step at a time. You know, even with this Page of Cups, it's like the page, and it's not exactly like a knight or a queen or king just yet. So they kind of, you know, took things one step at a time. They took things kind of slow. And it's just like you wish that they did more. You wish that, like, you know, maybe they never had any emotional baggage to begin with, so that they could have been like, you know, their full selves with you, because you have experienced that in the past. I'm seeing that like there definitely have been people in the past who, you know, fully gave themselves to you, but this person maybe never fully gave themselves to you just yet, because like, you know, they still have a lot of like past wounds to sort of get over, and first of all even like address. Okay, like that's the thing, this person has not, you know, addressed everything yet. They're still going through a lot of healing. I feel like a lot of you are farther in your healing journey than this person, and it's like this person still has some catching up to do. Okay, and yeah, I feel like there's a reason why the both of you met. You were supposed to help them through this journey, and they were also supposed to help you. I am seeing that the both of you serve as a mirror for one another. Like your wounds are sort of reflected in this person, in the relationship that you had with this person, and, you know, vice versa as well. So yeah. But I'm also seeing this person does have a message for you with this Page of Cups. Pages are the messengers of the deck, and cups have to do with, like, you know, feelings, emotions. So it's like there's something that this person really wants to tell you. I'm seeing either they will tell you, or you'll see some sign that they're still very much into, that they're still very much connected to you. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're sort of giving up hope on this connection. You're just like, yeah, you know what, like, I've been watching too many tarot readings. This isn't happening. This isn't moving. There's more movement than you know happening behind the scenes, okay? And I feel like you're going to get some sort of confirmation in the 3D that this person still cares about you, this person is still into you, this person has not given up on you, this person has not stopped thinking about you, okay? Again, like you're very close to achieving your goal, you're very close to getting this thing that you have been manifesting for, this connection, for a while now, or it seems like it's been a while, okay? It seems like it, you know, feels longer, I guess. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple more tarot cards to see what other messages we have here for you, pile one. Yeah, so we also got the Five of Swords, yeah, and then you got the Moon. Very interesting. So I do feel like there's something that's still lingering in your mind regarding something that this person said. Okay, like I do feel like this person could have said something that kind of triggered you. This Five of Swords does have to do with like negative communication, or like something that's triggering, or even has to do with like, you know, gossip, thoughts, and like just, yeah, negative things. Just you know, I'm ripping the band-aid right here. Like yeah, you know what this is, you know what happened. It sort of did make you feel a little bit betrayed. You did feel like, okay, maybe this person was keeping a lot of secrets from you, and maybe at times you're just like, is this person even the person that I fell in love with? Because you noticed certain things. Either maybe you lurked through their social media, or you got some sort of spiritual downloads, and it made you kind of like at times even lose faith in this connection, and you're just like, I don't even know anymore, you know, like, is this even meant to be? Because it's like, you know, this person, like the 3D was showing this person doing things that were kind of triggering, like maybe following other people or liking people's, like, you know, pictures or commentary or something like that, and it really hurt. Okay, and like with this moon card, it's like, you know, you had very deep feelings for this person, and your person still has very deep feelings for you. And like the reason why you felt that way is because, you know, yeah, like, you know, you really did love this person, you still do. And the thing is, they love you too, they're into you just as much. Okay, and I'm seeing that, like, you know, your person was also kind of hurt by something that you might have done or said. Okay, and I feel like you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Like maybe you were posting with other people to kind of like, you know, make this person jealous or something like that. I feel like whatever you're doing, like even if you were playing games or something like that, it did end up working because this person did get jealous. And it's like the both of you have like very deep feelings for one another. The both of you have you know, very intense feelings for one another, to the point where like you did get triggered. And it's like if this person didn't care about you at all, they would not have gotten triggered, they would not have felt hurt. I'm just seeing that there's a feeling of betrayal felt here from both sides. Okay, and like, it's, had it not been for this, you know, moon card, it really represents depth, that would not have, like, you know, if like, my point here is your person does care about you, and if they didn't, they would not have felt hurt at all, they probably wouldn't have cared at all, but they did. And even if they didn't show you that, they 100% care, and they're really scared that you're moving on, and you moved on without them. And it really hurts, it really stings. Okay, but it's like, you know that it's your person, the ball is in their court, they're supposed to be making that next move. Okay, like you want them to make that next move. And yeah, I feel like the both of you know that it's sort of your person's turn to, like, you know, initiate something. So that's something that I'm seeing is happening here. And with this moon card, you know, this has to do with the 12th house of like unseen things, the unseen realm. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a lot that you don't see happening behind the scenes. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, you're very, very close to achieving your goal. And if you've especially been feeling triggered the last couple of days or the last couple of weeks, that's a sign that it's close. Okay, it doesn't always have to be that way, but maybe it's just something that you're used to manifesting. Like things just always go, like, you know, downhill before they can get better. I feel like maybe a lot of you are in that mentality. And this is just a sign. This is just a message that you don't have to be in that mentality. Okay, things can get good anytime. You don't have to go through some, like, you know, dark night of the soul to get what you want. But I am seeing some of you did go through a dark night of the soul, and it really did hurt. It really did sting. But I'm also seeing that the rewards are going to be worth it. I'm seeing that the future that you have with this person is going to make up for everything that you didn't, like, you know, experience, or your person didn't do for you, or something that they did that did hurt you. Okay, like, trust me when I say the future in this connection is so, so, so bright. Okay, you can even see my ring light being reflected on it. So that's another message that I'm seeing here. And it's like, you know, this dark night of the soul, it showed the both of you what you were, like, you know, first of all, it showed you your wounds, your triggers, and it also showed your person what they were missing out on, which was like, you know, when it came to you a lot, they're just like, wow, like, what did I, you know, I really wish I could have done things differently. I really wish things had turned out differently. And it's like, I'm seeing that they're having some sort of regrets, okay? Because I do feel like there's some feeling of like deception or betrayal that you went through. And it's like, you know, your person, like, no, okay, for a lot of you, I feel like maybe they don't know that, but like their higher self knows that. And so maybe something did happen, but you didn't really talk to your person about it. But on the other end, I am seeing that, like, you did have a conversation with this person that ended up leading into some sort of fight, or some sort of, like, you know, just back and forth that was like really stressful on you, and like made you really hurt. Maybe some of you even cried. And it's like, you know, your person feels really bad for that. I feel like they are going to come forward and apologize for that. They're finally going to start taking accountability, which is a really big deal, which is something I'm seeing that at times, you know, they haven't really done. And like now they're going to do that, so that's a good thing. And we got the Ace of Cups. I love that. I love that for you, pile one. With the Ace of Cups, this is all about a new beginning. Okay, this is all about things, oh my gosh, things shifting in the best way possible, this relationship escalating to the next level. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of deep feelings and emotions from your person. Okay, there's so much love in this connection that, like, your person's feelings for you literally like, you know, overflow, and it's like I feel like they're gonna realize that one day, and you know that's really what's gonna urge them to reach out to you, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, you know, this person liked me all along. I don't even know what I was worried about. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a feeling of relief. Okay, there's a feeling of like, you know, just tension being like, you know, lifted off, and you know, communication coming in, a new beginning coming in, a new start coming in. Okay, this has to do with like an overflowing of feelings, an abundance of feelings, and you're gonna finally see that, you know, reflected in your person's actions, and you're gonna see signs of that in the not just signs, but you're gonna see that in the 3D beyond the signs. I feel like leading up to it, you're gonna see a lot of signs from your person. Okay, or if there's certain signs that you have, like, oh, the universe, show me a bee, show me a bluebird, show me a rainbow, if this person's meant to be, or if this person's going to come forward, or whatever the case may be, you're going to start seeing those signs. Okay, so yeah, trust in the unseen reality. Okay, have faith in that, because yeah, the universe does reward those who don't give up. The universe rewards a stubborn heart. Okay, I also channeled a lot of fixed sign energy in this reading. Yeah, in terms of the other signs, I'm getting a lot of water sign energy, a lot of fire sign energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of Pisces energy coming in, also Gemini energy. So yes, someone could have these signs in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck to see what other messages we have here for you. Pile 1. Okay, we got getting to know each other. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot more this person needs to get to know about you. I feel like this was a pretty short-lived connection, or it felt like it was short-lived, and you just feel like there's unfinished business here, which if you do, that is right. Your person also feels that way, and it's just like, yeah, the both of you have like so much more that you need to like, you know, explore and discover about each other. You're not even like, yeah, halfway there yet. Like, that's the thing. When I say halfway there yet, I mean like it's like you have your entire lifetime to experience, you know, this person, to experience this relationship. And it's just like, I feel like this person could get to like, they can spend the entire day getting to know you and it still wouldn't be enough. Okay, so yeah, we also got let go of control issues. Yeah, so I do feel like maybe for a lot of you, if you have tried to control the 3D, you kept hitting this person up, kept chasing, try not to do that. Okay, try to let go of these control issues and let your person sort of chase you, because I'm seeing they want to do that. Okay, and this control issue card also reminds me to tell you that don't let your mind control you. You are always in control of your mind. You are always in control of your thoughts. Okay, so make sure that, you know, you are like, you're the operant power of your reality. Okay, so don't let anything else, you know, if there's something that you don't like seeing happening, you can just unmanifest that. You're just like, you can just revise it. You can just be like, yeah, I don't want that. This is not in alignment with what I want. Universe, show me what I want. Okay, it's a matter of you communicating with the universe, which honestly is just your subconscious mind. Or I do know some people believe in, like, you know, spirit guides, angels, you know, talking to the universe. That's fine too. Okay, but like, the universe is on your side. It's always on your side. And it's a matter of you communicating with the universe, because it's ready to give you whatever you want. Okay, like we said, like, you know, we got that new moon in Taurus card in the beginning. Prosperity lies ahead. It's just a matter of you sort of tapping into that mindset. So yeah, that's another message that I'm seeing here for you, Pal One. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from some initial cards to see what this person's initials could be. Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh my gosh, no. First name, middle name, or last name. If you see your person's initials or your initials, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. The first one we got here is E. We got Q. It's like emotional quotient, you know, emotional intelligence. We got W. G. X. So for some of you guys, this could be like an X. We got C. Z. N. D. O. U. M. Y. It's like your person just wants you all to themselves, you know, like you're theirs, like you're mine. We also got R. So yeah, if these initials resonated, great. If not, don't worry too much. It has more to do with the actual messages and the tarot and oracle section of the reading. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings as well as subliminals and manifestation coaching. So if you are interested in that, check out the description box below and you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the green Jasper. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Moonology deck to see what messages your person has for you, what is going on in this connection. If you are manifesting this person, how well are your manifestations working? This is going to be a holistic energy check-in on your person. So yeah, let's see what the cards have to say here. Okay, we got prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay, I believe we got this in pile 1 too, which is really great. I really like the overall energy that we have here. So prosperity lies ahead. I do feel like if there has been something you've been manifesting for this connection, you're going to be experiencing prosperity in that very specific area. Like if you have been manifesting this person to express their feelings for you, expect that to happen, or you've been manifesting commitment, whatever it is that you most want. I feel like you're going to be seeing movement in that, okay? I'm also seeing something could be happening during the new moon in Taurus, or some sort of like Taurus moon, which by the way, that happens every month, you know. So how the moon cycle works is that the moon stays in a sign for 2 days. So it's like, even if it's not, this says like new moon in Taurus, which happens during Taurus season, but I'm just seeing like maybe during like an earth sign moon in general, something could be happening during Taurus season, or Taurus season could be relevant. Maybe someone's birthday is that during that season, or you met during that season, or something along the lines of that. Yeah. We also got don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, you do have a past with this person, and you know, you've been having a hard time dropping the old story, either with your past, about your past with this person, or your past in general, your love life in general. And there's something that has sort of been holding you back, like maybe your fear of abandonment, or the frustration that you might have had with your dating life, like with people not wanting to commit, or something along the lines of that. Obviously that's going to look different for different people, or yeah, there's some sort of thing that has been holding you back, which I'm seeing for a lot of you. It is like, you know, obviously a lot more like mental, and it makes you like kind of like sad or annoyed that like this happened, and it's just, you've sort of been having a hard time you know, getting over that or getting past that, which, you know, it makes sense. You're allowed to feel those feelings. You know, you're 100% like valid for feeling those feelings. But this is saying like, hey, you know, that happened in the past. And, you know, as Dolores Cannon even said, you have to let it go, okay? And it's easier said than done, although that doesn't have to be the case. But it's like, if there is something that is holding you back from the past, you can totally revise that incident. You can totally revise that event. For example, if you maybe had a hard time getting commitment from people, you can literally just affirm, I've always been in happy, healthy, committed relationships. So what happens when you say that is that your past literally gets revised, okay? Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. And if you trick your subconscious mind into thinking you've only had happy, healthy, committed relationships, that's all that you experience, then that will become a real thing in your reality, okay? So that is something I'm seeing. We got you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Yes, I'm getting Virgo Pisces energy, because the full moon in Virgo does happen during Pisces season. We got a lot of green in this reading, which has to do with the heart chakra, which is really good. I feel like someone's heart chakra is definitely opening up a lot, or has opened up a lot because of a result, as a result of being in this connection. Yeah, but this full moon in Virgo basically means that, you know, you are good enough. You've always been good enough for this person. You are good enough to be with this person. Don't hold yourself back. Sometimes the only person that is holding ourselves back is ourselves, okay? We can either be our biggest supporters or biggest enemies. And what I'm really seeing here is that you have always been good enough. You've been worthy in every chapter of your life. And I think for a lot of you, you've sort of forgotten that because of the way that maybe the 3D treated you, or the things that you experienced in the 3D because of the way that people treated you. And you would tie your self-worth to, like, you know, other people, or the way that they treated you, or just, you know, maybe you tied your self-worth to societal norms, like being in a relationship, or being married at a certain time, or having a man, or having a woman, or having a girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whoever, you know. And it's like, this is your reminder that you have been whole, worthy, secure on your own, okay? You've always been whole. You don't need anyone to complete you. In fact, your person should be a cherry on the top. Your person should be someone that makes you even more, like, you know, happier than you already are. Obviously, we shouldn't depend on anyone else for our happiness, and like, that's the biggest thing. You have to give yourself that love before, you know, you can really be in a relationship with someone else. So this is a sign that, you know, take some time to do gratitude affirmations, self-love affirmations. Things will work out, okay? Your 3D will start reflecting that. Your person will start reflecting that to you. I feel like your person has always thought that you were good enough, okay? Your person has always put you on a pedestal. Your person has always, you know, respected you, admired you, you know, despite whatever went down. They have always, like, really looked up to you. They've always wanted to be around you. They've always just, you know, really cared about you. in a lot of different ways, even ways that, like, maybe they didn't even show it, or you weren't really able to see it. And it's like, if there's anyone that, is doubting their self-worth, it's probably them. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you're hard on yourselves. We sort of did get the whole self-critical nature with this, Virgo card here. But what Spirit really wants you to know is that your person, like, they hold you to a very high regard. Okay, they really do. And it's actually them, like, I feel like this message is also for them. Like, they kind of need to understand that they're also good enough, because I'm seeing that they've also been in relationships, or maybe one relationship in the past that really hurt them, or really, like, made them question their self-worth, and they didn't feel worthy enough. And because of that, like, it sort of ended up reflecting in the relationship that both of you had together. They sort of ended up, like, projecting that onto you or this relationship. And I'm just seeing, like, right now they need to really be working on their self-love. You can definitely manifest a better version of them by just saying exactly that. My person is ready to commit to me right now. My person is whole, secure within themselves. They don't have any emotional baggage. They're over it. But I think the biggest thing for you to do right now, if you want this relationship to really escalate, is for you to do, self-love affirmations, and realize that you're also whole, you're also worthy. You've always been whole and worthy, and you deserve the best, and your person will give that to you. Okay. We also got, you're very close to reaching or achieving your goal. That is amazing. So I really do feel like whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it is closer than it has ever been. Okay, let's just say that. So yeah, this gibbous moon, this is almost like a full moon type of energy. So I do feel like, by the next full moon, we got another full moon card here. Things should definitely be different. Things should definitely change. You should have at least had that, internal shift. Okay, but I promise you, a lot of you will feel much better. Yeah. Just about this relationship, about this connection, about yourself. We also got a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Yeah, so this is looking really good for you. Okay, I do feel like there is some sort of renewal coming in, and it's interesting because I'm filming this, like, during the springtime. This is a timeless reading, but it's like there's a new cycle that's coming in, which is going to be really exciting. I do feel like you're going to be entering that next phase in your relationship, or expect to see some sort of shift, some sort of sign, something that will change by then. Okay, maybe it could be that you're manifesting this person to just, like, talk to you more, or maybe you're manifesting this person to view your stories, or maybe you're manifesting this person to not comment or like other people's posts or something. Whatever it may be, that thing that you are manifesting, you're going to be getting that, or you're going to be seeing some sort of shift, some sort of sign. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck to see what other messages we have here for you. You know what? We're going to start off with the cards that were, like, refusing to come out of this. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, we got the Five of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles. We got the Page of Pentacles. Let's go and pick one more card here. We also got the Judgment card. Okay. So, a lot of messages here. I do feel like your person is very focused on work right now with all this Pentacles energy. This is someone who takes their career life very seriously, and it's like, if they have not communicated with you, it could literally just be that they're busy with that. Okay, it's not even like, a lot of you have, like, a lot of fears and doubts, and you're sort of giving into them, and this is your sign for you to not do that, because I'm just seeing that your person, like, they are a pretty career-oriented person. They do take that aspect of their life pretty seriously, and that is what they're focused on right now. I'm also seeing with the Five of Swords, there could have been some sort of, like, conflict that went down here, maybe some sort of blocking, or some sort of gossip or negative communication, or someone said something to someone. You know exactly what I'm talking about here. Or it could just be something that, really offended you or hurt you, and maybe you never even communicated to them about it. I'm seeing, like, it could go both ways. There's something that really upset you, and I'm seeing that this could have to do with, like, social media. This could have to do with something that you saw that you didn't really like. Swords, a lot of the times, they do have to do with, like, social media, or just, like, negative communication. You just, like, something happened that really upset you, maybe even, like, they ghosted you, or they didn't, like, respond to you in the way that you wanted them to, and it ended up really questioning your self-worth because of this. This also represents, like, an inner conflict, just a lot of, like, inner wounds coming out. Okay, some sort of, like, triggers or abandonment wounds coming out, and I'm just seeing that, like, for a lot of you, it's not very it's not as bad as you think. Like, that's the thing that I'm getting here with this Judgment card. This is telling you to look deeper into the situation, because a lot of the times, and this is a normal thing, so Spirit is not trying to, like, reprimand you in any way, but a lot of the times things are worse in our mind than they are in real life, and this is a sign for you to, like, sort of look and see, like, hey, is this really that bad? Is this really something you should be stressing over? Is this something that you can, totally get over? Like, it's not, I just feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that things are worse in your mind than they actually are, okay? So sometimes the 3D is an illusion, and this is your sign for you to not, like, you know, completely give into the 3D all the time, especially the aspect of the 3D that isn't serving you. Yeah, and then, you know, we got this Page of Pentacles here. So I do feel like your person's going to be making you some sort of offer, give you some sort of message regarding them wanting to, like, you know, come forward. And okay, I feel like this person's going to come forward and give you a message, okay? And this is going to be like some sort of like new beginning, some sort of fresh start. You know, the Page, it's not exactly a knight or like king or queen. So it's like maybe it's going to happen in steps. Maybe it's going to happen like bit by bit, piece by piece. But it's like you're at least going to get on the same page about this connection, okay? So yeah, and I feel like your person has had a lot of like revelations about this relationship. They've gained a lot of mental clarity about this connection and what it really means to them. Yeah, and then it's like, what I'm seeing here is that with all this like Pentacles energy here, it's like they're really going to want to work on this. They're really going to want to like give it their time, energy, effort. They're really going to want to, like, you know, come forward and change things up. Like, I feel like maybe you really want like stability, and you've sort of been lacking that with this person and in this connection. But the biggest thing is for you to give that stability to yourself. If you want, you know, the 3D to like give you exactly what you want, you have to sort of give that thing to yourself. So you have to stay consistent in manifestation. You have to stay consistent in self-love work, affirmations, okay? That's how you're going to be getting everything that you've ever wanted, and as you should. So yeah, let's pick some more cards. We got the Six of Swords. Yeah, so I do see that there's a lot of movement happening here, movement in a good direction, in a very positive direction. I feel like this person is leaving behind these things that have not been serving them, any sort of inner conflict, any sort of like just negative things that transpired in this relationship. Like, it's something that the both of you are leaving together as a whole, which is a really good thing. That's a really good sign. Yeah. We also got here the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so the Nine of Cups has to do with emotional satisfaction. You really are a wish come true for this person. You are a dream come true. Do not estimate your importance in this person's life, okay? Your person does feel like you are very important to them, and like you are the only person that's made them feel anything in a very long time. That's a really big thing, okay? You made them feel like good things, because I do feel like maybe for some of you, they could have been in a relationship in the past where it was more of like a trauma bond. It was more of like a karmic, and you know, you and this person seem to have like definitely a deeper soul connection, and it's like the connection that they have with you, it's like, you know, it has been really good for the most part, and it's been like, you know, a lot better than anything else that they've ever been in, at least in a while. And I feel like maybe some of you felt insecure because they could have had like an ex, or maybe you thought there was someone around them that they were into. Like, that's not the case at all. In fact, if the ex was ever a problem, your person, like, they were treated like shit by their ex, okay? Like, sorry to swear, but it's like they were not, you know, happy in that relationship whatsoever. And it's like you really gave them everything that, like, you know, they didn't get in past relationships. And that's one of the reasons they regard you really highly. Like, now for a lot of you, you are the ex that they talk about, you know, if you haven't been in contact or communication. I am seeing, even if you never officially dated, this person does consider you to be an ex. This person does, like, you know, consider you to have been someone that they dated, because this was a very, like, emotionally, like, profound relationship. With this Nine of Cups, this was a very like real thing to them, and maybe at times they underestimated that or they downplayed that, but this is a sign that like they really did like you, and they still like you, and they're still very much into you, and this is like one of the most significant relationships in their life, okay? Yeah, we also got the Temperance. Yeah, so I do feel like the both of you are going to come into energetic alignment. Things are, you know, they're shifting in a way where your person is going to meet you at your level, okay? Because a lot of the times I'm seeing that maybe you could have done more for this person, or you were like, you know, you seem to be more like invested in this relationship, even though I'm seeing behind the scenes they were just as emotionally invested. Maybe they just didn't really show it, or they didn't realize it until like they had some time to really think about it. But it's like they really did like you just as much as you like them. And like with this Temperance, it's like this relationship is reciprocated, okay? The feelings are mutual. Don't ever doubt that, okay? I know sometimes it can feel hard, because it's hard to believe because of what we're seeing or maybe not seeing in the 3D, but it's like this person has really had some time to think about this relationship on a deeper level, and they're just like, yeah, I really did like you. I really did like this person. Even love this person, you know, this person being you. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing here. Let's pick a couple of cards to see what, you know, what's gonna happen. Are they gonna like admit their feelings, like, you know, just if we can get a little bit more clarity on this temperance energy here. Yeah, so we got the 5 of Cups. I do feel like they're still a little bit like withdrawn. They still do feel a little bit emotionally disconnected from the world, and, you know, therefore their feelings. I feel like they definitely need to get on that 432 hertz frequency vibe. Like, when you listen to that, you feel closer to the universe and thus closer to yourself. So I am seeing they really do care about you, but it's just like, how can they give you, you know, the best relationship, the relationship you want, when they haven't even given that love to themselves? Okay, so I'm really seeing that this is a lack of self-love that on their part, and you should not feel bad about what they did or didn't do, because this really, it has nothing to do with you. It has more to do with, you know, how they're feeling and what they're going through. Okay, but we also did get the Ace of Wands, so I do feel like this person is going to be initiating something. They are going to be starting something new. I do feel like conversation, communication definitely is coming in with the Ace of Wands. Okay, like a new beginning. Yeah, like this person has always carried a flame for you. Okay, they've always had that. They're always going to have that no matter what. They think about you like a lot more than you know. Okay, and it's like they have not stopped thinking about you. They have not stopped thinking about this connection, and what you really mean to them. Yeah, it's just they feel a little bit emotionally disconnected at the moment. I feel like they're sort of in this transitional period where they're completely ready to, like, you know, let go of the past and the emotional baggage, but it's like they're still getting acclimated to their new life, their new way of thinking, their new philosophies. Okay, they really do want something more. They really do want something deeper with you, and, like, you know, they consider you to be like a potential girlfriend or boyfriend, or, like, for a lot of you even more than that. Okay, so yeah, I would say just give it some time. Okay, let this person, like, understand themselves a little bit more before they can come forward, because, you know, you can only give others the love that you give to yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, you had a lot of self-love because you gave a lot of love to this person, and this person sort of needs to catch up on your level when it comes to that. Okay, but we did get the Hierophant, so that's really amazing. I do feel like commitment is coming in for a lot of you. I feel like Taurus is going to be like a pretty relevant season, or some sort of Taurus moon. Yeah, the Hierophant is all about commitment, taking things to the next level. This relationship, yeah, escalating to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, I'm also seeing something to do with the number 5. Maybe you could be seeing a lot of 5s, 555, 55. With the Hierophant, your person also feels like you are very wise. Okay, you're wise beyond your years. You're so mature. You're someone that they could really talk to. Okay, like, you had that intellectual connection with them in a way that, you know, they might not have had with other people. And that's a really big thing, because sometimes it's like, you know, you could have met people that you were very attracted to, you know, you found to be like very physically attractive, but like the conversations just, you know, didn't flow as much, but it did with your person. You guys had a ton in common, and even the things that you didn't have that much in common, your person, you know, loved learning about what you were into. Yeah, overall, I'm seeing that the connection was very holistically strong, in the sense that you had this intellectual, emotional, physical connection, and everything just flowed so well. And I feel like neither you nor this person have really felt that with anyone else after this connection. Okay, yeah. We did get Tower, so I do feel like there is a Tower moment that is kind of currently taking place for a lot of you. Okay, I feel like, you know, it's sort of already happened or happening, but it's like there's a huge transformation, there's a huge change coming, you know, after this, and it's gonna be, yeah, holistically transformative as well. I kept getting the word holistically. So yeah, I'm gonna pick a couple of clarifying cards to see like what other messages we have here. What does pile 2 need to know about this Tower moment? Like, what's gonna happen after this? Okay, so we got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's something that's gonna happen that's gonna make this person even more attached to you, or like more like obstinate about really wanting to progress this connection, because they have not given up on you. They're like pretty stubbornly holding on to this, and I feel like maybe they're not really acting that way right now, but with this Tower moment, they're gonna realize, like, you know, what they need in life, what really satisfies them, what's helped them the most, who's been there for them in the long run. Sometimes like people need to hit rock bottom in order to, like, you know, really appreciate the things that they have. And it's like, I feel like once they have this Tower moment, they're gonna realize your worth, like, on an even more, like, they're gonna realize your worth. Okay, and I feel like maybe they didn't for some of you, and maybe for some of you they did, but they just could not, like, you know, reach your level. But I feel like that is, you know, they're gonna realize your worth. They're gonna like hold on to this, and they're really gonna fight for you. They're really gonna pursue you, maybe in the way that they did in the beginning, but they kind of stopped doing. Okay, with this Tower, there is a lot of Mars energy coming in here, and let me tell you, people I know that have Mars signs, like, they do not give up on the things that they want, okay? They're fueled by passion, they're fueled by intensity, they have a certain drive, and they're not going to give up anytime soon. Yeah, we got the Nine of Swords. So I feel like with this Tower moment, they're still going to, like, you know, they still have a lot of work to do. Something I've really noticed with you, pile 2, is that, like, your person has, like, inner work and healing to do, and it's like, you know, they're working on that, okay? They're working on sort of, like, getting rid of their, like, negative tendencies, things that have really kept them up at night, okay? This Tower moment is definitely necessary. And oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Cups. I feel like once this happens, you're going to have a new beginning, and I really love that for you, pile 2, because this is going to be a beginning full of emotional expression, vulnerability, love, okay? This person is really going to come forward and be a much, much, much more, like, better version of themselves, a much more mature version of themselves as well. Even with the Hierophant, it's like this person is really learning and growing in a lot of different ways, okay? They're really escalating. Yeah, energetically, there's a lot of, you know, things that are shifting in a very, like, good way, in a very positive way. We got the Lovers. That's amazing. Yes, I do feel like things will end up working out for you, pile 2, okay? Like, I know it was kind of a rough journey here, and I really tried to be as, like, honest as possible, but it's like, yeah, a lot of inner work, a lot of healing, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, the both of you are meant to be together. This is a twin flame connection I'm seeing for a lot of you, but definitely some sort of deeper connection. I'm not sensing that this is, like, a karmic by any means, but yeah, and, you know, the Lovers card, it's like the both of you are meant to be, the both of you are meant to reunite. It's just that the both of you kind of had to be on this journey on your own. You know, we did get a lot of nines, and nines in tarot have to do with, like, individuality and, like, you know, sense of self, and it's just like your person had to take some time off to themselves to figure out what it is that they really wanted. You had to do that as well. You took this time to do a lot of inner work, a lot of healing, and, you know, it's really paying off. It's really paying off, so that's a really good sign here. Yeah, and on the bottom of the deck, we did get the Six of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, the past coming back, your person reminiscing about this connection, and yeah, things working out for you better than, like, you ever expected. So yeah, do not give up hope. I feel like this is happening, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is more of, like, a slowly but surely kind of thing, like, and that's good because you want the surely at the end, right? Like, you want the like, you want the stability, you want that, you know, you want to be able to depend on this person, and you want this to be long term, and I'm seeing that things are unfolding exactly the way that they're meant to be. So we got seduction here, attraction, flirting, dating, okay, yeah, temptation. I know this says third party interference, but we didn't really get third party cards here, but I am seeing if there was a third party interference, it's not going to hold up because the both of you have a deeper connection that no amount of, like, third party would ever mess that up, okay? And again, if there's no third party, don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm seeing that your person is very attracted to you. You know, they're very, like, into their they really do want to date you, and I feel like even with the Ace of Wands, this person's gonna come back flirting. This person's gonna come back, like, you know, wanting to really date you, and yeah, it's gonna be good, you guys. Yeah. We also got girl talk. So now is the time to really hang out with friends. Now's the time for you to, you know, do your own thing. Don't sit around and wait for this person. I do feel like, yeah, this person is making their way back to you, but it's like, you know, you only want this person when they're at their best, or at least at a much better, like, tier, a much better version of themselves, right? So yeah, I do feel like the dynamic of this is definitely going to be changing. If you have been the chaser, I feel like your person is going to be chasing you, so get ready for that. I did get a lot of chasing vibes here with all this, like, you know, sort of fire energy kind of likes to chase. It is, you know, the masculine, fire and air, masculine, earth and water, feminine. Like, that's just, you know, what we got from the reading here, regardless of signs. So yeah, but just to recap the signs, let's go ahead and see what we got here. We got a lot of water energy: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Yeah, a lot of Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini again, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. With the Tower, I would say Scorpio and Aries and Cancer as well, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what messages your person has for you, and then we'll go ahead and pick some initials. We got, I'm working on myself so I can be worthy of your love. Like, that's the thing, okay? Like I said in the beginning, this person has put you on a pedestal. This person feels like, you know, you were too good for them and to them at times, and now they're working to just get on your level, which is a really good sign because that is what you deserve. We also got, I want to marry you someday. Yeah, so the Hierophant actually does have to do with the institution of marriage, and I am seeing this person wants to take things to the next level. They do want this connection to, like, you know, escalate. They do want to, like, you know, take that next step. They do want a higher level of commitment with you. So yeah, that's a really positive sign for those of you that have been manifesting that. I'm going to go ahead and pick some initials and then also description cards. So we got F, E, W. There's few like you, okay? Yeah, you are one in a million. We got G, X. Yeah, C, for some of you this could be an X. Z, N, D, O, U, M, Y, R, J, V, I, and T. So someone could have these initials, first name, middle name, last name. Okay, if you do see your initials or their initials, this could be confirmation that this is your reading, but if not, don't worry too much. Let me go ahead and pick some more cards. I'm going to go ahead and pick description cards to see what this person could look like. And again, this is more of just a cherry on top thing. I always say that, but the main part of the reading was the tarot and the oracle section. So yeah, let's see what we have going on here. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this is funny. We got hot biceps, green eyes. Maybe this person just likes gymming or working on their biceps, or someone has green eyes or in contacts or something. Piercings, tattoos, someone who's tall or taller. Maybe they wear a chain or ring, or maybe you do. Maybe someone in this connection is a little bit on the tanner or darker side. Got e-boy, athletic, interesting. We also got someone who's fair, so maybe one person could be fair, one person could be tan. Also got someone who is into rapping or singing, smart, cute, nerdy, dark hair, and blue eyes. Okay, so someone could have these signs or these traits. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple more zodiac signs just to see, you know, what signs are involved, just more of a confirmation. Yeah, we got Capricorn, Pisces, so this could be someone's sun, moon, rising, Venus, 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. It's the opposite of the rising sign. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Gemini. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have for you in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this blue Sodalite. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling? What are they thinking? What would they say to you if they could? What's going on through their mind? Things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Moonology deck to start off with your reading. What does pile 3 need to know? What does pile 3 need to know about this connection? So yeah, the first card we have here is Work Through Your Fears. I'm sensing there could be some Scorpio placements involved. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, maybe even 12th house, North Node, South Node, yeah. I am seeing that there is a fear of being vulnerable here because Scorpio is a very intense sign that's pretty... It's a hit or miss, honestly, with Scorpios. Scorpios, it takes time to really get through to them, and that's just the energy I'm seeing here. I'm not saying someone necessarily has to be a Scorpio, but they're very deep people and they don't open up easily, but once they do, like, you know, they're super vulnerable, they're super expressive. Like, being in love with a Scorpio or having a Scorpio love you is like the utmost amazing feeling ever. If you have ever experienced that, that's the sort of feeling I'm channeling here. I'm just seeing that someone here could have just either Scorpio placements or water sign placements, but it's just like you are really, really loved. You are deeply loved. Like, this person doesn't take their relationships casually, even if they are the type of person who maybe does casually date or something like that. They've only ever had feelings for a handful of people, maybe even just one person, and you are it for them, okay? Like, this person truly loves you. They deeply love you, and that's not something that they have said nor will ever say to just anyone and everyone, okay? And I'm seeing that maybe for some of you, they did tell you that. I know for others, maybe they didn't, but this is your confirmation that their feelings for you go really, really deep, deeper than you know it. But I am seeing that they still have some walls up. They still have some, you know, they have their guard up a little bit when it comes to this, but that's only because they feel so deeply for you. And again, I'm not seeing like, you know, this person is like liked everyone that, you know, they've been with or dated. Like, there's something special about you, special about this connection, okay? And that's really something that Spirit is telling you to, you know, understand. Like, this is a really, really deep connection. And it's like if you were to wear goggles or something that showed you what was going on in the 5D, like, you would see that this person is head over heels in love with you, okay? So yeah, way to start off our reading strong. Yeah, we got what do you need to release? So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot that kind of needs to be released in this connection in order for it to progress and really move forward. I am seeing that for a lot of you, you have doubts, limiting beliefs, or certain like fears that you kind of need to work on, that I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you've already started working on these things, and you're going to be seeing results of that in the 3D. Okay, you've been doing a lot of inner work, and the universe always rewards people who do that. So that is something, that's a message that's really coming in strong here. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, like, you are working through your fears. You've done a lot of shadow work, you've done a lot of inner work, and your person is really going to reflect that. Okay, the best way to change anything in your 3D reality is to change internally, or change your beliefs about certain things. Okay, change can only happen on the outside when there's a shift within, and I feel like that shift has started. I feel like this is a transformational period. You're going through a really great, like, intense transformational period. It could have been emotional. I do feel like maybe if you're watching this, you could be kind of emotional or feeling emotional. If you are like a woman, a female, you could be, maybe even it could be that time of the month or something along the lines of that, or you just felt really, really, really intense feelings, or something to do with the moon. I'm also seeing that, like, the energy of either the last moon or the upcoming moon, from whatever you're seeing, this is really impacting you right now. So figure out what that is for you. I am personally filming this during Aries season, where we just had the Aries new moon, and we're, the Libra full moon is coming up here. So yeah, but this is a timeless reading, so pay attention to the moon cycles and see how they impact you. I'm also seeing that maybe if you do a little bit analysis of when things started between you and your person, and where the moon was in the sky, which you can easily find out by looking up the date that you and your person met, and you could see what celestial events were taking place. You could find out a lot about this connection. Yeah. Or maybe you could even predict when something is going to happen, when something is going to reoccur. So if you met during a Taurus moon, maybe you will, come back during the Taurus moon, or something along the lines of that. Yeah. We also got believe in the impossible. Yes, I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you feel like this is over. You feel like it's impossible that the both of you could ever get back together, or you feel like it's just, the communication has been at a halt, or you're not communicating as much as you want to, and you just feel like it's not really going anywhere, and something feels impossible, something feels outside of your reach. But let's pick some more cards to see, like, how you can sort of overcome that. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, so I do feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're paying too much attention to your logical mind, whereas you should be paying more attention to living in the 5D. Okay, pay more attention to what your higher self would be doing if they got everything. Okay, so right now you are focused on your 3D self, and that is the consciousness that you're in right now. Okay, whatever body you're in, whatever realm you're in, that's the consciousness that you have decided to take on. And if you don't like what that consciousness is experiencing, know that you can shift timelines, know that you can change that way of thinking anytime. Okay, and for a lot of you, you're thinking way too logically. If you are into manifestation using the law of assumption or even law of attraction, it's like you have to not think logically. Okay, I know that sounds like the weirdest thing to say. Okay, it's probably the last thing you expected to hear if you haven't already heard of that, but for a lot of you, you're seeing the 3D for as it is, and you're not really seeing what's happening behind the scenes, or moreover, the potentiality of what could happen if you started, consciously manifesting. And Spirit is telling you to pay more attention to that, okay? Pay more attention to your unseen reality, okay? To your future. Have more faith in the future than you're having in your logical 3D reality, okay? There's a lot that is awaiting for you in this connection and your personal life. And now is the time for you to have faith in that unseen realm. We got full moon in Pisces. I'm getting a lot of 12th house energy, and I even channeled that in the beginning of this reading. That's really interesting. Yeah, but the 12th house is all about the unseen, the unknown, things that are not visible to your eye, to your 3D self right now. And once you tap into your crown chakra, once you really get closer to your higher self, which can be done by meditation or even just shifting, which a lot of people, there's different ways to do that. You can do that through affirming, visualizing, like I said, meditating, whatever it may be. Once you do that, I promise you things will start changing. Once you have faith in the unseen reality, faith of what could be, faith of what, you and your person could be right now, your person will conform, okay? Your person will be the person that you've always wanted them to be. Yeah, and we also got a lot of blue in this reading, which is interesting, and the blue has to do with throat chakra. So I'm seeing that someone really needs to come out and talk and give you some sort of explanation, or you've been waiting for some sort of explanation or clarity, and I do feel like you're going to be getting that, okay? And that's a really good sign here, because if you have been manifesting communication, I feel like it's coming in a lot sooner than you know it. Yeah, also with this full moon in Pisces, I am seeing yeah, Virgo Pisces energy. I'm getting like Scorpio energy as well. Yeah, we'll definitely go and pick some more cards that have to do with zodiac signs, but I'm really seeing that this connection is very intense. Okay, it's not just in your mind, it's not just you, your person is feeling that energy too. So if you needed confirmation, this is it. The reason why you and your person are both feeling that could be because of quantum entanglement, which basically states that two particles that have been in contact or have linked with one another, no matter how far they are, no matter the amount of distance between them, they do have some sort of energetic or telepathic bond. Okay, so that's another message that Spirit really wants you to understand regarding this connection. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what other messages we have here for you, pile 1. Pile 3, I don't know why, but I keep going back to pile 1. Maybe that's a sign for you to watch pile 1. I don't even remember what pile 1 was about because I filmed it on another day. But I do know in pile 2, we got a lot of green energy, so a lot of heart chakra energy. But pile 3, it's interesting because, you know, you pick this blue sodalite, and anything blue really has to do with, like, wisdom, intelligence, communication, throat chakra. So, yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're tapping into your infinite intelligence. You're really learning about your manifestation abilities, just how powerful of creators you are. You're taking back your power, which is also really important, and it's going to help you in your journey in the long run. Yeah, and I am seeing that things are moving with this person. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards. We got the Emperor. This is always a great card to get because this indicates your person becoming a better version of themselves, okay, becoming a higher version of themselves, becoming someone that's more responsible, mature, someone who's not afraid to come forward and be expressive and vulnerable. I'm also seeing something to do with the number 4. You could be seeing a lot of 4s, or April could be development, or Aries season. Emperor is ruled by Aries, I believe. I'm also just getting a lot of Mars energy in general, so maybe someone could have Mars in the signs that were mentioned. But with this Emperor, it's like this person is finally learning to take responsibility. Okay, this person is maturing in ways that, like, you know, you probably have not even seen this person ever embody. And like when this person, you know, comes back and starts acting like that, you're going to be like, who are you and what did you do with this person? Okay, so I feel like there's a major shift that's happening. Okay, this person's also still really passionate about you. Like, they have not forgotten about you. They're still very much into you, very much attracted to you. They're also really attracted to your energy and aura. Like, this is a deeply, deeply spiritual card here, balancing spirituality and practicality. And yeah, I'm just seeing that, like, they are very, very, like, drawn to your energy at this moment. Okay, but combine this Mars energy with this Pisces energy, like, oh my gosh, they're not just, like, you know, physically attracted to you, but they're very, very emotional right now. They're feeling very just connected to you now more than ever. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot that there's a lot that's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot that they've been feeling, and it's like they're gonna show you that. Okay, they're really gonna come forward and depict that. They're gonna, like, you're gonna see this person, like, chase you, pursue you. So it's like if you have been in some sort of dynamic where maybe you were the one chasing or you were always the one hitting them up, I feel like that dynamic is going to shift. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person did chase you, so you are used to that. If not, like, I do feel like this person is gonna be, like, after you. They're gonna be blowing up your phone, and at some point you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, can this person, like, stop? Yeah, literally. Yeah, and then we also got the 9 of Swords. So I do see that they're still a little bit stressed out. They're still a little bit anxious when it comes to, I don't even want to say this connection, but more their life, their own, like, you know, individual life, because 9 is the card of individuality. That's what, you know, yeah, all the 9s in tarot really represent, like, sense of self, individuality, balance between self and others. And I feel like they sort of need to figure out some things amongst themselves before they can come forward and, you know, offer you what you deserve. So that's another message I'm seeing here. They feel like you are very, very, you are so, like, you've been so patient with them, you're so caring, you're so compassionate, but it's like they're sort of like, you know, they don't want to project their struggles onto, their troubles onto. I do feel like this person at times, maybe they could have, like, you know, really bombarded you with their problems, or sort of, like, you know, come to you as a therapist, or saw you as, like, you know, a therapist, someone who, like, you know, you were just really there for them, and they felt like they could really talk to you and open up to you. Although I'm seeing there's still more opening up that they have to do. They haven't like completely 100% opened up. They still kind of need to work on being a more vulnerable version of themselves. But yeah, I am seeing that this person is very much like connected to you, very much drawn to your energy, okay? But it's like at the same time, while that is happening here with all this, you know, Mars energy, this Pisces energy, even the Scorpio energy, like they feel this connection so deeply and intensely. They really, really do not want to, like, you know, annoy you with their struggles and problems. And I feel like right now they've retreated inwards, okay? They're really like trying to fix their problems by themselves. They're trying to do, you know, a lot just alone. Like they aren't even like seeking help from anyone else. I'm not seeing. It's like they're literally dealing with this alone, and they feel like it's a battle that they kind of need to overcome themselves before they can, like, you know, involve other people, if that makes sense. Like sometimes it's like, you know, you can only get so much help from others, right? And it's like, if you don't help yourself first, it's like that help that you are getting from others, it's not going to be like super effective. And I feel like they're realizing that. They're just like, okay, you know what? It's time to shift that energy inwards. It's time to shift the focus inwards, which is a really big thing to do. A lot of people don't even realize that until it's too late, or until they're too old. Well, technically it's never too late. But I am seeing that for a lot of you, you know, this person has gained some sense of maturity by being with you. And I feel like, you know, you're someone who's like really woke. You're someone who's very like spiritually in tune, spiritually in alignment with yourself and your higher self, or, you know, you're definitely getting there. You're healing, growing, progressing every single day. You're very mature. I even feel like at times, you know, you were too meta for this person, or like this person, like they love talking to you because they know you're such a deep soul, but it's almost like they were even intimidated at times because of how wise you are, because of the knowledge that you have that, you know, maybe they don't. And yeah, it's something that really, like, it's something that they were not expecting to meet. It's something that they're not really used to. Like, I feel like, yeah, maybe they could have been with people that talked about astrology and things like that, but the knowledge that you have, the depth that you have, the wisdom that you have, the life experiences that you have, like, you know, you've really built character within you, and you are someone that, like, you know, is now inspiring and motivating other people to live their best lives, including this person. And I don't feel like this person has ever been with someone like you, someone of your caliber, someone of your like worth and like strength and resilience. And it's like, when this person's energy met your energy, there was like some sort of like fusion, or some like quantum entanglement, quantum fusion. And it's like this person, like, now, you know, your energy is with your person, is what I'm saying. Like, they have not been able to let go of you because of the profound impact that you had on them, and that you had, you know, just in this connection in general. Like, you grew them, you, oh my gosh, like, you grew as a person yourself, but you helped them grow out of so many things, so many, like, you know, old patterns, so many just like negative things, negative beliefs. I feel like, you know, they've outgrown like so many just like mindsets, outdated mindsets, and views that they had on love because of you. I feel like they had a lot of, you know, things holding them back at times, like their own limiting beliefs, their own experiences. But I feel like you really helped them sort of get over that, or see past that in some way, okay? And it's like, you've done your part, okay? Now it's their time to do their part, to make sure that, you know, they are the best version of themselves. They're becoming a better version of themselves. They're really growing as people, learning as people, okay? So that's also something that I'm seeing here. It's like, you know, this person kind of needs to practice their individuality a bit more. They need to be a little bit more, you know, like true to themselves. I feel like at times this person, they would do things for, like, you know, validation. Like, I'm seeing, like, at times it kind of annoyed you. Like, maybe they were like liking people's posts, and like when you really thought about it, you're just like, yeah, you know, maybe this person also wants to be like themselves, or like, you know, they're following all these people because of some sort of validation or ego feeding or something along the lines of that. I am seeing that there were some like ego issues involved here, like, you know, with this Emperor energy. And it's like, you know, they're realizing that their ego self is not going to get them anywhere, okay? I mean, they have like, it took them a while. I feel like maybe it wasn't even until the connection that they had with you for them to realize it, but they realized that they were very ego driven at times. And this relationship did feel like an ego exchange, and you know, at times you maybe didn't feel the unconditional love that you really wanted to. And I'm not saying that this person doesn't have that. I'm just saying this person needs to have unconditional love for themselves before they can, you know, really come forward and give that to you. And you know, you can totally manifest this person doing that. You can see this person in a whole new light. You can choose to see them in that light. But you know, good news for you, like I am seeing that they are improving. I am seeing they're shedding their ego self. You know, every single person, they do have a little bit of ego in them, okay, unless you're like a full-on monk. And it's not, ego self isn't like the worst thing to have as long as it doesn't overtake your higher self, your you know, divine self. So yeah, I'm seeing that at times this person's ego self did take over, but it's like they've been doing the inner work to sort of get over that, okay? And I feel like maybe you, the way that you do inner work and your person does inner work is a little bit different. I feel like, you know, you're more spiritual in nature than your person, whereas your person may be more about like personal development. And I do feel like, you know, this is someone who could be pretty career oriented, maybe even someone who like really likes power. And I'm just seeing that for a lot of you, you are dealing with the masculine, like even if you are like dealing you know, with a woman, or yeah, even someone non-binary, I feel like they were like the masculine power here, okay? And it's like they sort of stepped into their masculine energy a little bit too much, and they didn't really have that much of their feminine energy, but like you brought the feminine energy to this connection. And I feel like, yeah, there was some sort of exchange here regarding that, yeah. But let's go ahead and pick some more cards to see what's going on with this Nine of Swords energy here. Why are they stressed? You know, what's going to happen? Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so I am seeing that with the Ace of Wands, this person, like they want a fresh start. They want a new beginning. Aces are all about renewals, new beginnings. They're still very much passionate about you and about this connection, okay? Like they're always going to carry a flame for you, okay? A lot of the times this Ace of Wands, you know, the wand is like lit up, and it's usually lighting up like a dark cave, and it's just like you brought light into their life, okay? And they're never going to forget you for that. You were like one of the best like dating like partners that they've ever had, okay? Like you are definitely a significant, like, you know, person to this person. Like your importance in this person's life is a lot more than maybe they were able to show it. So don't underestimate your importance in this person. You know, the Emperor is someone who's very important, and like, you know, the themes related to this card are like importance, power, you know, being empowering. And I feel like you empower this person in a lot of different ways, and there's just something so magnetic about your energy that they cannot stay away from. Again, like I said, your aura is really glowing. It's really attracting them. But here's the thing, you know, it's attracting a better version of them, because I feel like you did attract at times, you know, a lower version of them. It's not like it was all bad or anything. I'm not saying that, but at times you did, you know, attract maybe their ego self a little bit, but it's like because you've been doing considerable inner work on yourself, you're going to be attracting a better version of this person, okay? And I'm really seeing that they want a fresh start. I feel like this Nine of Swords, you know, they sort of had to kind of hit rock bottom or go through this deep realization. And you know, this Ace of Wands, they're just like, oh, okay, like, well, now I'm going to I've done that, and like now I'm ready to take back the power. I'm ready to take back my life. You know how at times like you feel really worn out, tired, stressed, but it's like after a certain amount of time, like you just get up and start working, and like you just get this energy out of nowhere. Like I literally feel like that's what's going to happen here. So if this connection has been a little bit stagnant, a little bit dormant, I feel like you can expect to see change very soon, okay? Yeah, let's go ahead and pick one more card clarifying this Nine of Swords. So we also got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this tells me that your person, oh my gosh, like your person really likes you. Your person is emotionally invested in this connection. It doesn't even matter if it wasn't that long or if it was short-lived. I feel like it's almost like you put a spell on this person or something. I know for a lot of you didn't, but it's like, you know, this person cannot get enough of you. I feel like this person fell for you really hard, really fast. This Nine of Cups is a dream come true, wishes fulfilled. That's quite literally what this card means. And yeah, I'm just seeing like you really, really helped this person through so much, and because of that, they ended up developing an emotional bond for you. And like, I mean that in like the most healthiest way possible. I'm not talking trauma bond at all. If anything, they probably had trauma bond with people in the past that they're trying to break through. And you know, that's one of the reasons why they don't want to burden you until they become a better version of themselves, because they know that some of the people that they've been with in the past, it was a karmic, it was a trauma bond, but with you, it was different, okay? Yeah, so I feel like they're coming to that realization, and I feel like, you know, this Nine of Swords energy is really the thing, the transitioning moment that led them to think deeper. Because a lot of the times it's like, you know, when we're down and we're at our lowest, you know, it forces us to like think and be more introspective and look inwards to see like, you know, what's going on and what, you know, can be fixed. So yeah, that's something that I'm seeing here is taking place. Okay, so I feel like there's a major shift that is taking place right now. Your person, I feel like they're still going through a period of healing, so try not to, like, rush that. Just let things take their own course. I mean, of course you can manifest this person to get better, but it's like I'm seeing, like, this person and you, like, you're meant to be together anyways, right? Like, you are definitely meant to come back together. I am seeing there is some sort of new beginning coming in for a lot of you, just because there was a lot of, there's a lot of emotions in this connection. Like, that's the thing, because, you can have a connection with someone, or, like, be attracted to someone, but there's not really that much of an emotional connection. And that's not the case here. I feel like maybe if you guys are thinking that way, that's completely wrong. Your person actually really did like you more than you know. Okay, let's go and pick a couple more cards. Yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles, so I do feel like there is some sort of offer coming in. Okay, it's a matter of the both of you getting on the same page, and I do feel like this person is gonna want stability with you. They do want something a little bit more committed, more long-term with you. Okay, with this Page of Pentacles, and I'm seeing that, like, with the page, it's not exactly like a queen or knight or, like king. So it's like they're going to take it one step at a time, but it is heading towards stability. They realize that they want something more with you. They do want a future with you, okay? Because the both of you have established quite the deep connection with one another, okay? I mean, that's really depicted here by this Nine of Cups. Let's pick a couple more cards. Yeah, so your person is still a little bit conflicted on what to do with their own life. So it's like, again, until they can get their life in order a little bit, they kind of need to take a pause from, like, this connection. And I'm not saying the feelings ever paused. I'm just saying, like, the reason why there's stagnancy is because this person has not quite made up their mind about, what it is that they want exactly. But they know they want you. They know they want you in their future, but there's still a little bit more thinking that they have to do. Okay, yeah, I am seeing that they are scared of heartbreak. Okay, that fear kept coming up in the reading, even with this Nine of Swords. I'm sensing, like, yeah, they have been hurt in the past. They do have some emotional baggage, but I am seeing that they are doing work. Okay, they are doing, like, work to heal past that. And then we got the Strength. I love that. So I'm gonna end the tarot section right here. Of course, I'm gonna pick oracle cards, but the Strength card is great because it's like your love gives them strength. Okay, they're gonna have the strength to get over all of this. They're gonna have the strength to get over, like, anything that has not been serving them, their old mindset, their old mentality, just people in the past that, could have hurt them. Like, they're breaking through these barriers. Okay, they're letting their guard down. And if there was anyone that they let their guard down with, it was you. Okay, like, this person had feelings for you. They still have feelings for you, and I am seeing reconciliation is in the cards. Okay, with this Strength card, I'm seeing that, like, this person is going to be coming back. I do feel like you're going to be hearing from this person. Oh my gosh, excuse me, from this person. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands again, they are going to be coming back in a way that, it's gonna feel like there's been a huge, like, renewal. Okay, like I said, the whole thing about, at times when you feel kind of down, but then you just wake up with a sudden burst of energy, you feel super motivated and inspired. That's what's gonna happen here. Okay, like, that's quite literally the energy that you're going to be experiencing in this connection. So yeah, that's super exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck to see what other messages we have here for you, pile 3. We got, it is safe for you to love. Yes, that's the thing. I do feel like, this person is going to be more emotionally vulnerable with you. They're going to be more expressive of their feeling towards you, and it's like they're going to open their heart to you. Okay, and like you're going to feel very safe also being emotionally expressive and vulnerable with this person. And I feel like, if you have been manifesting, like, this person, it's very important for you to manifest emotional security and stability within yourself so that your person can give that. One affirmation you can use is, I always feel secure, safe, and stable within myself. And when you do that, the external world, the 3D, starts reflecting that. You'll notice that all your relationships, not just your romantic relationships, but other ones as well, you're going to be experiencing stability. People are really going to be treating you well. People are going to want to be around you. You're going to be experiencing just better versions of people, okay? There's nothing that you can't not do. There's nothing that you can't change about your reality. Always believe that reality is malleable. We also got calling in your soulmate. Yeah, so I do feel like for a lot of you, you have been praying, affirming, visualizing, and this is a sign that it is working. Okay, I do feel like this is some sort of soul connection. Okay, we didn't necessarily get the soulmate nor twin flame cards, but we also didn't really get the karmic cards either. So I am seeing, like, this could be a soul connection. This is some sort of deeper divine connection here. We got attraction. Yeah, so there is a lot of attraction. Okay, your person is super duper attracted to you, but like I said, it goes deeper than just the physical. Okay, it's also definitely mental mental and emotional as well. Yeah, so I'm just going to recap the signs. We got Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. We got a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Aries here with the Emperor. We got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I would say we got like Virgo, Capricorn energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo again. I know I repeated a couple of the signs. I was just looking at the cards. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck. And then we'll go ahead and pick some initials and descriptions. Yeah, we got the runner. So I do feel like at times this person was kind of running away from this because of their fear of intimacy and listening to ego. But I mean, let's see what's going to happen after that. Yeah, we got the golden mirror. So, okay, I actually, you know what, I take that back. I feel like this could be some sort of twin flame connection. I said we didn't really get the twin flame cards. But, you know, this is a, like, pretty, like, intense, you know, twin flame card in like oracle form. Okay, so I do feel like the both of you have been mirroring each other's energy, and it's like if this person has been running away, I feel like, you know, the dynamic is going to shift. I do feel like this person is going, oh my gosh, this person is going to be chasing you. Okay, we also got separation. Yeah, so I do feel like this person has been missing you quite a lot during this period of separation. Okay, I feel like maybe you think they're over it, they're over you, they're posting like, you know, stories with other people, or other people are posting them and they're totally over it. That's not the case at all. Okay, they're just really unsure of their future, but again, they do want you in their future. They are going to be contacting you. They have been thinking about you a lot. They've even been yearning for you. And then we also got date. Okay, so I do feel like this person is going to come forward and ask you for a date or a coffee date, or yeah, you will definitely be meeting up with this person. Okay, you're going to be having contact with this person in some way, shape, or form. I'm also seeing something to do with like a FaceTime or video call. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some initial cards to see, yeah, what someone's initials could start with. N, T, Z, R, M, C, F, O, G, U, Y, I, X, Q, A, H, P. Oh, Harry Potter. Maybe someone talked about Harry Potter. Yeah, so if you see you or your person's initials, this could be confirmation that this is your reading, but if not, don't worry too much. It has more to do with the messages, aka the tarot and oracle part. Yeah, but let me go ahead and pick some cards from the description deck. Again, this is just a cherry on the top, so if you do end up seeing these initials, or sorry, these descriptions, it could be confirmation that this is your reading. We got woke. Okay, I did sense that someone was woke, and I feel like you're the woke one in this relationship. You're very spiritual. This is so funny. Hot biceps. Maybe someone likes working out. Someone likes gymming. Someone could be athletic. Someone has dark hair, brown or black. Maybe someone has blue eyes. I'm also seeing maybe someone could be fair. Maybe, yeah. We also got has piercings. Maybe someone could be fair and someone could be a little bit on the darker side. I'm also seeing someone could have green eyes. We got E-boy. This is so funny. And we got wears a chain or ring. Maybe someone who has sharp jawline. Someone who's a little bit like silly, funny, goofy, quirky. Someone could also be into music. Yeah. We also got skater and surfer. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some zodiac signs to see just, you know, what other signs someone could have. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, we got Virgo, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. Interesting. So again, someone could have that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here, Pile 3. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you could of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you're interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.